I'm Larry Madowo in Washington, and this is BBC World News America. Pfizer has asked health regulators around the globe for emergency approval of its coronavirus vaccine. But the head of the World Health Organization's COVID task force says their challenge is to make sure everyone has access to it.
It's not only about the vaccine, it's about vaccination and making sure that you have countries that are ready to implement vaccination is what we're at right now.
Calls for a boycott as the G20 summit of the world's biggest economies is hosted online by Saudi Arabia. The legacy of Nuremberg, 75 years since the world's first international war crimes trial of the leaders of Nazi Germany. Welcome to World News America on PBS and around the globe. Pharmaceutical giant Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech are the first companies to ask for emergency authorization for a coronavirus vaccine in the US and around the globe. If approved, it could be available to a limited group of people within the next few weeks. While this news gives many people hope, the World Health Organization says a vaccine is only part of the solution to eradicate the coronavirus pandemic. Earlier, I spoke to the head of the COVID task force at the WHO, Maria van Kerkhove, in Geneva. The Moderna vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, both look promising, likely to be available at least by the end of the year. How does this get to everybody that needs it? What's the World Health Organization's thinking here?
So there is some good news coming out in terms of vaccines. And you said more than one vaccine, and I think that's what's really, really encouraging.
And Liz joins me now from Riyadh. Liz, you spoke to Saudi Arabia's Minister of Foreign Affairs about the protests. What does he have to say?
Well, he was, in usual form, very defiant, saying it's basically no one else's business.
The president has met with Republican lawmakers from the battleground state of Michigan, which still hasn't certified its election results. And joining me now is Anthony Zerko with the latest. Anthony, what is the game plan here? Does he hope somehow that the state does not eventually go to Joe Biden and he can still get the electors to vote for him?
That's certainly one of the possibilities that Donald Trump and his supporters are advancing, that they can somehow stop the certification process, which is supposed to take place soon.
Let's check in with the other headlines right now for you. The Ugandan opposition presidential candidate Bobi Wine has been freed on bail after being charged in court for violating COVID-19 restrictions by holding a large rally on Wednesday. Police say 37 people died when security forces responded to protests following the arrest. That number has been rising steadily. Human Rights Watch has accused authorities of using coronavirus guidelines as an excuse to violently oppress the opposition. A coronavirus lockdown in the state of South Australia will be lifted. You're watching BBC World News America. Still to come on tonight's program. U.S. states are bringing in new restrictions to combat a surge in coronavirus transmissions. Starting Saturday, an overnight curfew will be enforced in California. Powerful reporting by Fergal on such an important part of history. Remember, you can find more on all the day's news at our website. Plus, to see what we're working on at any time, make sure to check us out on Twitter. I'm at Larry Madowo. Thank you for watching World News America, and have a good one.